Polly, keep it up, baby. Keep it up, Polly. Good work, Lily, Polly. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Good job, Polly. Yeah, Denny. Good job, Denny. Yes, Polly, get it, baby. Good job, baby. Yeah! Yeah!
Since I was 5, my dad has come to nearly over 1,000 of my soccer games. For us, it's become a way of life. It formed a bond between us that was inseparable. I could always count on to hear his voice on the sideline cheering me on. However, when I decided to play in college, especially in a conference that would require hundreds of miles of travel every weekend, we were faced with a dilemma. How could my dad travel to all my games still while managing to work? Neither of us wanted this to end just yet. So, being the person he is, he took matters into his own hands and got a little creative.
Hi, I'm Bob, and this is my traveling soccer van. Let me show you around. Sleeping for two, but I never can convince my wife to actually spend the night in the van. Our luxury kitchen fit into 2 square feet. Running water. Tables for 5. I get to watch football games during Polly's halftime. Drop-down shower and emergency toilet for those occasions where we have to sleep in the van. The van has Wi-Fi, which enables us to print, scan, and fax, so we can be productive even when we're on the road. When we have electric we can hook up to, we use this electric heater. And when we don't have electric and we're roughing it, we have a candle heater. Both give off 5,000 BTUs. This is the captain's chair, where I have piloted many missions to soccer games. Well, this van currently has 31,011 miles on it, and I have driven 31,010 miles of it. It has really little to do with transportation. If it was just about transportation, I would have just kept using my car. It had everything to do with really my love for my daughters who play soccer and wanting to watch them play soccer wherever they go. So the first 15 years of Polly's 17-year soccer career, I really didn't need the van. But once she got into college, well, there was significant travel involved, so I needed to be able to do that, remain productive, and also comfortable. So I built a van to do that. I have traveled to Baltimore, to Washington, to St. Louis, to Kansas City, Indianapolis, and parts of Illinois that I don't remember exactly where, but where my daughter's games took me. This van, I think, is not only representative of my love for Polly, it's representative of the pride that I had being able to be a part of her soccer journey, which was incredibly successful, incredibly accomplished. So to put together a half-assed vehicle to take to and from the games just wasn't appropriate. And I would say I was inspired to put more into this vehicle watching how hard Polly worked to achieve her goals on the field. I planned it for a year, and really it only took me a month once the van arrived to actually do it, but I've been making improvements and changes to it for the last year. My favorite part of traveling to soccer matches is the return home. When you're going to the match, you're on a definite timeline. You have to get there an hour, hour and a half in front of the game, give the kids time to prep, whatever. But on the way back, it's really your time. And we can do all sorts of crazy stuff on the way back. And we do. And okay, maybe sometimes it's not even crazy stuff. We just like say, all right, it's a really long, boring drive ahead of us. Let's play a game. Let's look for a pie place. I think the last trip, we probably spent 100 miles looking for the perfect pie and ultimately found it. We're able to pull over, pull it out the tables, have our pie, watch some TV, laugh at ourselves for pulling over in the middle of nowhere and eating pie, and just having incredible time together that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for soccer and if it wasn't for this this van.
You gave me so much joy, baby. Made us so proud.
On November 4th, 2018, after 17 years of playing and traveling together, it was my final soccer game. It was one of the hardest days of both of our lives. But as one chapter closes, another is just opening for the van.
And this van continues to drive to other places that are not soccer games. Both her life and this van are byproducts of her soccer career. And both have a continued purpose as we go forward. I'm not going to stop visiting Polly, no matter what she's doing. She might be doing a great marketing event. This van is going to be in the parking lot of that market. This van's never going to be sold. This van is going to be with me the rest of my life because there's just no way to part with all the memories that occurred inside of this vehicle.